they say the sun is millions of miles away, and then they show computer generated animation and CGI graphics. But we see through the naked eyes that there is an effect around the cloud when they just come in front of the sun in real physical world. This is the reality. This is not the computer made CGI. It's a real graphic in right now, right in right front of me, an effect which is being created naturally. No computer, artificial intelligence, no bot, and no software, no technology, no tool, except that I am using the mobile camera. And you can use your common sense that it is real. Otherwise, how do you define real? So, the effect is very clear. Okay? Effect is very clear. It's the clouds are blocking the sun light. This is why that effect is being created. Otherwise, the same effect should be on that cloud as well, that cloud as well, and that cloud. Okay, right behind me I have a cloud. Why the same effect is not around this cloud? If the sun is million mile away and it is too far, then the same effect should be on the cloud which is behind me. But it is not, because that cloud is not blocking the sunlight. But that cloud is blocking the sunlight. This is the reason this effect is being generated around the clouds. Do you use your common sense? Do you accept the reality? Do you believe what you see? Or do you believe the imagination that you don't see? Now the sun is coming in front of you because the God of sun, the God of clouds, the God of light, the God of effects, the God of nature, whose name is Allah, the creator of everything, He is changing this situation. He is changing the direction. Sun is moving, or the clouds are moving, whatever is happening, but you are looking at this, and this is you are looking birds as well. So it is 100% real. No computer editing for the effect. So now you see. What do you see? How do you define real? This is real. This is what I call real. So this same effect should be on other clouds, on that cloud. It should be same on this cloud as well if the sun was equally millions of miles away. But it is not. In front of me, I don't see it. What I don't see in through my bare naked eyes, I will not believe, no matter what kind of scientists speak or write in an article or show a computer generated image. I don't believe that bullshit. Clear? What I believe is what I see. Just because there is a reason. The reason is that disbelievers of Allah say, show them Allah, then they will believe in the existence of Allah. I have demonstrated a lot of miracles with the help of Allah, and Allah also demonstrated so many miracles through the nature by Himself as well. But the disbeliever don't believe. Even when they see with their eyes, they don't believe. Then how can I believe the bullshit of the people who writes in a text and show the animation of computer graphics? I don't believe. I cannot believe. If you don't believe, if they don't believe, then I don't believe. I believe in the reality. I believe what I see through the nature without any third party. Without any third party. No middle party required. It should be in front of me in through my own eyes, bare naked eyes. That's it. It is clear. The effect you can see. There is a change in effect because the sun is now a little in front. The clouds are separated. So the effect changed. Clear? No effect again. Still no effect. So it is a practical proof, which is if you read something, do not believe without proof. If you hear something, do not believe without proof. And no matter what is the person telling you, if that person is calling himself a scientist or a doctor or an engineer, bullshit. Don't believe. Even if that person is calling himself a religious leader, spiritual leader, magical leader, scientific leader, bullshit. If that person cannot support his claim through the real practical proof, without requiring any peer review, without requiring any scientific degree, without requiring you to go to scientific labs, if the person can bring the proof, practical proof through the direct nature, which you can see through bare naked eyes, and even more further, if you can see the same thing through your bare naked eyes without even the camera, like what I am telling you and sharing with you, and you have seen it, you can repeat the same experiment anywhere where you are. You will not need any mobile camera, because now you have the knowledge. You will not need this camera again. You can see through your own bare naked eyes that there is sun, and when clouds come in front, they block it, and the effects comes again. You can repeat the experiment. This is reality. So do you accept the reality, or do you accept the fabrication? When they say there are so many gods, then why all of those gods who are being worshipped beside Allah, why do not they create the natural tree with their own names? Allah has created His own tree and has written His own name in Arabic. This is Alif Lillah. It's Arabic name of Allah. The name of Allah who revealed the Holy Quran in the 7th century through last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It is in front of you. It is also real. It's also real. Go on Google and write Allah in Arabic and you will see the same name. Who is the creator of this tree? Allah. Who is the creator of clouds and sun and effects and everything? Allah. His claim, all claims in Quran are 100% true regarding the creation of sun and moon and their movement, and everything that He has said in Arabic, not the translation. In translation there are many mistakes of the translators. What Allah has said in pure Arabic, it is 100% true. And what the disbelievers say against Allah, they are 100% false and liars. There are no multiple gods. There is no other God except Allah. Jesus is not God. Ram, Krishna, Vishnu, Hanuman, Zeus, Thor are not gods. Only Allah is God. Only Allah should be worshipped. Accept Allah, believe in Allah, and accept Prophet Muhammad and believe in Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They both are truthful. And the book of the mighty King, the Holy Quran, it is 100% true, and there is not even a 0.1% doubt in it. Okay? Because the creator of universe has proved His existence through His own natural tree. And even this is repeatable. Anywhere go on the planet Earth and research yourself on the trees. Even research yourself on the clouds. You will see the name of Allah naturally appear through the clouds and through trees and through birds and through fishes, through fruits and through vegetables and through the newborn babies and through the animals and birds and lions and puppies. They say the name of Allah from their mouth, even if they cannot speak like a human. And the name of Allah naturally appears through the nature. Even if you desire that your God's name appear, they will never appear. But Allah's name will appear naturally because Allah writes it. So, I have given you practical proof, and you can also check and verify it yourself. You don't even need to believe in what you are looking through my mobile. You can even do your own research and verify. And I'm telling all the infidels, all the disbelievers who have died without accepting Islam, without accepting Allah and last Prophet Muhammad, they are in painful punishment forever. In their graves, it is clearly mentioned as a rule in the Holy Quran, chapter number 2, verse number 161 and verse number 162. So, those who die in the way of Allah, they are alive. They do not die actually. They physically die. Physically their dead body goes on the ground, but they are spiritually alive. And it is also clearly mentioned in the chapter number 2, verse number 154 and chapter number 3, verse number 169. Those who are died in the way of Allah, they are alive. So, their dead bodies remain intact. Allah keeps their dead bodies in fresh and healthy condition. And Muslims do not use any chemical for their protection, unlike non-Muslims who use chemicals, embalming and other kind of techniques to protect some religious leaders, and it is exposed. I have exposed it with the help of the National geographic.